Two, one.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Doe, with the UnStuck Show right here on 101 TKO Radio. And yes, my honeys, it is Tuesday. Yes, it is Tuesday, baby. So we're going to first get to the weather this morning, and then I want to, kind of reiterate what happened this weekend, baby. And I would love to hear what happened to y'all weekends later on in the show. You guys can call in and we can talk about your weekend or whatever you want to talk about, or if this weekend brought in anything for you to actually get unstuck. The weather out here is pretty cloudy in Atlanta. It is a little cloudy out here, but looking into it, I don't think we're going to get any rain or anything like that. New Orleans, we pretty much have the same weather, but also I do see some rain chances that are a little high up, mid to 40 to 60% chances of rain this upcoming week. So, man, I missed y'all. I miss being on the mic, baby. I had some things to take care of. I had an amazing weekend. It was extremely busy. This weekend here in Atlanta was the BET Hip Hop Award weekend. So, unfortunately, I did not go to the awards Friday. I wish I could clone myself, baby. I got too much going on in my life and on my plate. Can't be everywhere. And then if you know, like I know, the way these bills set up, honey, you got to do what you got to do. But I had an amazing time. Thursday night, we went to the Brown Sugar event. I hosted with Mix TV with two of his amazing hosts, Miss Kelly and Lena. Great girls, beautiful women, and we had an awesome time. Everybody was in the building. If you want to go on my page, Miss Doe Original Picture Me Rolling, PMR actually, but Picture Me Rolling, that's what it stands for. If y'all didn't know, that's what it stands for. So go on my page, y'all could check it out, see on there. There's some great interviews, made some great connections with people, man. The vibe was good. Jaleesa, everybody pretty much knows Jaleesa out here in Atlanta, Georgia, is responsible for putting together a lot of amazing events and stuff like that. So, girl, you did your thing. It was very classy. Everything was tasteful. It was pretty good, man. Um, it was just nice. It was really nice. So on top of that, we have shout out to Intermix TV because of that, yeah. And like I said before, it's like a brother in station for us. I've been dealing with AJ pretty much few months or so longer into me being here in Atlanta. So I appreciate my bro for always being there and bridging the gap for your girl. And we have some things coming up in the future. We'll talk about that at a later date, later time, once we signify and get some things going and etched and put on paper. But today, y'all, I'm from New Orleans, as you know. You know, all my listeners that listen to me are New Orleans natives pretty much. But then I have some new people out there that be tuning in, listening to 101 TKO Radio. And your girl, Miss Doe, is from New Orleans, born and raised in New Orleans, baby. So I came up with a lot of NOLA legends and things like that. So today, I have my brother, Big Herc at work, baby. That's what he called himself on 102.9. So many other stations. He's not born in New Orleans, but most of his life he spent out there in New Orleans, baby. I call him New Orleans, but once he get on the airwaves, you'll be able to hear the accent is a little different. When I tell you he's a legend of New Orleans, man, did radio for over 20 years, mainstream lines, local radio station. That's before Charlemagne with his morning show and all that came in, and even Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey and all that, you know, they came in and kind of pushed aside the local radio thing. But I mean, we still have our hosts, man. We still got our stations where our hosts come in and do their thing. Maybe not the morning shows like they used to, but you know, they do their thing. So Herc is one of those people. Great guy, a big brother to me always and forever, man. He's also done like so many events, so many concerts. Talk to Me, the host for Talk to Me New Orleans with Nikki Perry at Fox A Studios in New Orleans, man. He's done so many things. I don't want to get nothing wrong or mixed up. So when he gets here, then we'll just go into that and let him talk about his own plateau, baby. Let him talk about his own plateau. So, switch subjects a little bit. I want to say my condolences to my PMR barber doll, Miss LaShara. Um, Unfortunately, we lost her on yesterday morning, and my heart and soul goes out to the Davis family. Miss LaShara Davis, she's always been very supportive and stuff. 41 years old, and it's just a hard thing, a hard pill to swallow, to lose somebody so young, such a beautiful, kind spirit, always smiling, always supportive. She's been there to support every crazy idea or every party or every event that I've had, man, and very pleasant. And I know she definitely earned and got her wings, and I'm just saddened to even hear the news about that. So let's have a moment of silence for Miss LaShara Davis and her family. Okay. Also, you guys, this weekend in New Orleans, we had the Chicken Fest. The Chicken Fest was popping. Unfortunately, my PMR Barber Dolls, if y'all listening, bruh, y'all kept me in the shop. It's a blessing. But Lord, got on the road, went straight into work. Even though I'm older, baby, my hustle is still my hustle. I still do what I do. God still give me the energy to do what I gotta do, baby. So, and it's a huge blessing to still, after 27 years, to still be in demand like that, man, where people just waiting for you in crowds pretty much. They still appreciate your service, still appreciate your talent, your gift, and what you have, man. So I know so much more goes along with that. These new age stylists and stuff, they don't really have a personality. Some don't really care about the people. They care about their bank, baby. I get it. They be having some big bank accounts. But, maybe my downside to that is because I care so much about my people. I love my people, man. And no matter where I go in the world, I don't see myself turning my back on my people, bruh. They need me, I need them. It's refreshing. At the same time, it's real genuine love when you caught up in the industry where you got to depict who really love you and who really don't, you know what I'm saying? Or just live the life that you live, and then you create people that want to be around you for the wrong reasons, just because they see what you're doing and they assume it's bigger than what it is, or they just want to get in the door to see if you're really speaking the truth about where you are, the rooms that you're in, and the duties that you're called to do. Like, all love ain't real love like that, man. People try to get close to you because they admire your hustle and what you do, but then again, it's time to step in those shoes, baby. There we go, PMR shoes. Go on my page, press the link. The shoes are still out there. I'll be creating some more shoes soon. Once they step in them shoes, baby, things change. Things change. Things change. And a lot of men out here, they have their motives like, I'm going to help you, but I need to help you if you're going to give me, you know what I'm saying. So that ain't your girl. That ain't Miss Doe, man. I'm on a mission. I'm trying to figure out what God has planned for my life. I'll be 44 years old on 10/23. So we celebrate my birthday all month long here, baby, in Atlanta and in New Orleans, honey. So don't forget that, baby. 10/23 is your girl birthday, and I am making 44. When for 42 years, you've been taking care of everybody, everything, or you just was born into situations where you had to take care of things, my babysitter at the time when I was young, people closer to me know this, but my babysitter at the time when I was brought into the picture, when I was born into the picture, actually was 30 years or so older than me, and he was sick. Back then, you couldn't talk about AIDS and things like that. It was my first cousin, and he was sick, and I never knew that. I lost him at the age of like 5. And so along that time, I used to steal soup and stuff out my mom and them cabinet to go take care of him and make sure he's okay, and aid him and stuff. My dad was 30 years older than my mom, so by the time I was 7, he had Alzheimer's. So that was a job at 7 years old and start tending to that. 6 years old, my brother went to prison, and his girlfriend at the time gave birth to their first son, and that happened to be my mom's second or third grandchild, but second grandchild by my brother. And so my mom took him in, and I got him on my 6th birthday. So my life pretty much started taking care of people. I was born into that. And that continued on for the rest of my life. Things that happened in my life, my sister getting sick, having a car accident, being left behind with seizures, and it's just a lot. And I had to be maybe 12 or 13 years old at the time. So a lot of those things happened in my life to where you always was a caretaker, leading up to mom's getting sick, becoming a parent, all those things like that. So all that existed for 42 years of my life, man. So right now it's like the last 2 years I've been transitioning into learning how to take care of myself. And when I tell you, that's been a hard pill to swallow. That's been a hard thing to kind of get under control. It's easier said than done, and it won't happen overnight to learn how to transition that. I always find broken people or attract broken people or broken souls or projects, and I mean that with all the respect. Now that I'm getting older and wiser in spirit, I'm seeing it as God's assignments for my life, and I'm also an assignment for theirs as well. So I got to learn how to depict certain things and end it when it needs to be end. And as soon as I feel it on my heart, mind, and spirit to say, you know what, call it a day. That's a wrap. You've completed your assignment. So right now, I'm at this point where I'm just trying to figure it out and do what I want to do just for me and my future and things like that. Of course, I'm going to be a mom. Of course, is the benefits of for my daughter, but at the same time, she's learning as a new adult on what she wants for herself as well. So that's the kind of weekend I had, just kind of recapping and thinking about things like that, having conversations with people around me that I love, seeing people that I lost, having episodes of people getting ill. Sunday at the salon, man, I'm working all day. One of my clients, man, passed out in a chair. Had to call an ambulance. People were so shocked at how calm, but I get calm like that. I've been through so much that I have a calm demeanor when things happen. Like I go straight into a nurse, doctor, mom, paramedic, police officer, firefighter, all at the same time. I'm very calm to make sure that I get everything straight and all the information correct for everybody to know what's going on, people get in the right place, so on and so forth. But yeah, the follow up, man, I spoke with her. I couldn't go to sleep without checking on my client. She's doing a lot better, man. They're trying to figure out what's going on with her. And best well wishes and much love and many prayers to my PMR dolls, man, and everybody else that's out there. But I'm not gonna talk y'all head off this morning. I feel like hearing some music, and you know your girl is with Just Drink It. You already know. So this morning, I shocked them this morning. I came in the building with the whole Just Drink It case, and we're gonna stir up some drinks because it is 5 o'clock somewhere, honey, and it's soon to be noon. It is soon to be noon, baby. So we about to do some brunch drinking. Yes, Nelson, let's go, honey. So we about to knock y'all out in this thing. So y'all stay tuned with 101 TKO Radio with your girl Miss Doe on the UnStuck Show, and we will be right back. Hey, that's a vibe right there, Nels. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Doe. Again, you already know on the UnStuck Show, 101 TKO Radio, the station where all the vibes is happening at, baby. And I am here. The NOLA girl is in the building in ATL, baby, at 101 TKO Radio. So, you guys, once again, like I said, if you're just tuning in, I was letting everybody know that I have Big Herc at work in the building. He will be here shortly, and we're going to do a little interview. We're going to pick his brain, see what he's doing, see how long he's been doing what he's doing, and where he's going from here. And, of course, you already know we got to get the Unstuck story out your boy. But then again, I'm here in the building, and you know Miss Doe is tied to many hats, honey. So also one of my adventures and things that I have going on in my life, my business ventures, is Just Drink It. Just Drink It been existing for some years now. I do it, I don't do it consistently, but I get in my mood to do it, then I stop, then I do it, then I stop. But it's always in me. That's been going on since before my daughter was born, and she's 20, so you do the math. So, when I didn't do it in a club or anywhere like that, I did it in my shop along with a couple of other my clients, man. We would get together, we would make all these amazing things, we'd do paint parties, whatever, whatever. And while they're instructing with paint or anything else, I'm over there making it. And then when they like, dude, what is this? Just drink it, baby. Just drink it. You're going to like it. It's going to do right by you. So I brought Just Drink It in the building today with my boy Nelson, and we chilling, baby. 101 TKO Radio. I gave him a little taste of Just Drink It about 2 weeks ago. And my girl Tashawn, man, of In the Mail Room with her black listening party. We had a nice time. It was a really nice thing. And I gave him a little taste of Just Drink It, but not all of what Just Drink It is about. So I think I need to start bringing some stuff to the table, man, and just teasing them with it a little bit, because it's time to start having events. Christmas coming up. Family times coming up, fall coming up, man. We need to get together and start doing some things. So I'm going to start the party off right now because it is October. There's still Libras, but your girl is a Scorpio. First day of Scorpio. Some people like to say Libra because I am 1023, honey. Yes, and I can't wait. 44. So together that is 8. So let's see. Let's see what that means for me for the next year to come and on and so forth. 'Cause, just like, anybody else in success, I got goals, baby. I got dreams. And I'm doing my best to stay patient along this journey. The bigger your dreams get, the bigger your devils, the bigger your triumphs, the bigger your tests. And the comeback is always stronger than the setback. So you got to keep putting that in your head, man. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. And the reality of it is that life is hard and painful situations happen and could last until whenever, all we could do is pray about it. We got to stay strong. We got to keep endurance. God continues to show up and show out even when we feel like there's no way out. And that's total definition of being stuck. A lot of times we feel stuck. We make mistakes in life. But if you never try, then you'll never know. So mistakes is not failure. Mistakes is actually still, the ladder towards a big win. You're still winning because you're doing better than some people who don't have the courage to actually put their first foot forward or even be the first one to fail. A lot of people get failure in their mind and they doubt themselves, and so at that moment, they never even give it a try. So, you'll never know if you'll win, like they say. Can't win the lottery if you don't buy the ticket. You got to take chances on life, man, and that's what it's all about. But if you're a believer, I'm not gonna challenge anybody's beliefs or faiths or anything like that, but I'm definitely a believer of the man above and what he has done for my life. And I know he get tired of me. I know he be whipping me. He whip me from time to time. Go ahead on, Pops. Put your hands on me. Do what you got to do. Sometimes I deserve it, Sometimes I just don't know. And I was talking to a friend the other day about that. Generations before us, they just didn't know. And you can't beat yourself up too much about the things that you just don't know in life, but just know that you've done better or you've made a different decision which you thought was going to bring you a better outcome. And that's the main thing that we could do. That's all we could do is just try another road, try another hill, try another valley to get where we got to go if we didn't see that it worked before and pray about it, man. Just keep praying about it. Even when days come when you don't feel as faithful, as encouraged, just pray about it and keep getting up. The main thing is just keep getting up. Anytime God open your eyes and you wake up with your mental and physical ability, man, make use of it. And as I look back at people that I came in contact with this weekend that either got sick or, unfortunately lost their lives, man, it's like some are stressed, some are still in grieving. And I myself, I've dealt with all of that. But you gotta live for you, man. You can't just grow up and just go to work and live for taking care of your parents or taking care of your kids and or a spouse, and then that's it. Like, because people aren't promised, things aren't promised. So what do you do after that? It shouldn't have to take death or illness for you to decide what to do after that. Like, you got to start tapping into yourself and asking yourself, what do you like to do, what you want to do, and what do you want to try to do? And if people aren't around you encouraging that, they just afraid that you're just that valuable that that you're going to get something that's going to that's going to take you away from them. And sometimes people eliminate themselves before you even get a chance to eliminate them. But you owe it to yourself to try. When your parents pass away, you can't just, it's hard. It could be 2 months, 2 years, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? That's hard. But at the same time, I experienced that myself, but I'm not looking to die. Like, I deal with my grievances. I get up. I have my days. But at the same time, like, I'm not going to sulk down into, a slump so you got to tap into things that God gave us all talents. You just got to tap into them, whatever that talent may be. Or find hobbies, things that you could look forward to. You sick or something, things that you want to. So imagine this. If you're on a sick bed and there's a chance you can get better, what would encourage you to get up? I know you're not going to get up with, let me get up because I got to take care of change my daddy diaper. Let me get up because I need to go back and take care of my children. Or let me get up because I need to go back to work. Those are stressful situations to want to get up for. But there's other things you could get up for, like girls' trips every year, or you got a hobby, or you got a business that you always wanted to start, or you give back to the community, whatever it may be that you tap into that really, light your fire, man. Like, you got to tap into those things so you can have something to live for. You know what I'm saying? Like, and leave a legacy behind, no matter who you are. You don't have to wind up in the tabloids across the nation to leave a legacy within your community, your state, your city, or the cities and stuff that you touch, or a bunch of people's whose lives that you touch, man. So, so it's just, you got to start thinking about that, y'all. We in the midlife crisis. God give us 80 years. If you my age, if you 40, man, you or more, like, we halfway there. And who's to say by the time you're 60 or 70, if it's in your genetics, if you get Alzheimer's or anything like that, man, like, then that means you only got about 20 more years to get it right. So it's time to quit playing. It's time to quit playing with people's feelings and emotions and wasting time and money on the wrong people. That's not. People could be nice. People could be good to you, but that don't mean that they're for you. So don't take up nobody's time and take up nobody's life that can actually experience a person or something that's everything they ever dreamed for because of your selfishness, or you just feel like you got wasted time. Man, come on, the clock ticking, dog. Let's get this money up. Let's leave behind these legacies. Let's leave behind generational wealth. Let's leave behind knowledge and wisdom and a change for this world, man. And let's live out our dreams and manifest everything that we want. And let's just change some things, bro. I mean, one person at a time, one day at a time, one dream at a time, one prayer at a time. That's what it's going to take. It's not a magic trick. So who's to say the turmoil the world is in right now might take an extra 5-10 years for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. So you got to start somewhere. Ain't no more time to just sit there and waste. Everybody get 24 hours, and some people, you see what they do with theirs because they got receipts. They show for it, and they are where they at. And your time come when it is. You can't compare your time to nobody else's time. So you don't know how long God feel as though you actually got it now to where it's your time. But start working on it. Get up, get unstuck, wake up. When your body tell you, your mind tell you you're tired, take your rest, but don't go to sleep, if you know what I mean. Take your rest. Take a pause, but don't go to sleep. Like, you go to sleep when you die. But right now, taking naps till you get where you gotta go, man. And enjoy this thing called life. It's a beautiful place, and there's a lot going on out here, man, that we haven't experienced. So let's do that. Get up. So anyway, I'm I'll be back, man. I'm jamming. I'm chilling. I'm waiting to hear some more music. And I'm waiting on my guests to get here. Like I said on my live, I was talking to my sister, Shine. Tall people be straight. Men be late. Tall people be late. I guess it's a long way to go to put your shoes on your feet and put your pants on them long legs. So they take a long time to get where they got to go. And Big Herc is over 6 feet tall. So we already know, even though his steps might be 10 steps to my 35, it's going to take me 5 minutes to get dressed to his 50. So we we waiting on my boy. We'll be back. Stay tuned with Miss Doe with the UnStuck Show live right here on 101 TKO Radio. And man, we jamming, and we'll be back with Big Herc at work. Let's go.
One.
Hey, welcome to my house party. Hey, welcome to the house party. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Do. Y'all hear me over here? I'm jamming, honey. In my mind, I think I could sing, so y'all just leave it right there. But I want to give a shout out, a birthday shout out to one of my Barber dolls, baby, Miss Patrice, honey. I want to tell you happy birthday, honey. Happy birthday, all the way from Atlanta. I love you. I appreciate you. May God continue to bless you. And I pray that you just succeed in whatever you want to do in life. Keep them babies covered because you know we share one of your children, Christina, my love. So, so yeah, man, you enjoy your day, enjoy your week, baby. It's Libra gang all day. Much love and appreciation. So, also, I got a question from one of my other barber dog, Miss Linda, baby. I hope you're still listening because you sure did say I want to ask you a question. It's funny. We're going to laugh about it, but it's a good question. Miss Linda said, so, Miss Duke, how you always have long hair and you don't do long hair? So for my barber dogs, y'all would know that's a good question to ask. But, you know, for many years, by me cutting hair for so many years, I learned a lot of perfections on how to cut hair with cutting my own hair. Now, at 43 years old, I can't see like I used to, and my hands don't bend backwards like they used to for me to actually cut my own hair. And I don't trust everybody. Probably because of you guys still yearning for my talent and always, you know, being there and supportive, and y'all still support me, and I haven't fallen off the rocker yet. So, you know, I still feel like, all right, I'm it. I'm that barber chick. So I know the look that I want. I know the look that I'm looking for, and I don't trust everybody. You already know the barbers, they got some cold barbers, but you know, me being tatted up, being Miss Doe, got the tomboyish vibe about herself. You know, I'm in my more feminine days. So I don't want the hard look all the time. I do not regret my tattoos or anything like that. I am me. This is who I am. This is who I love being. That's what makes me unique. But, and however, I don't need no, you know, the man's touch. So, until then, I would just be slapping on my little wigs from here and there, honey. And, you know, I suffered with carpal tunnel for 8 years, getting injections 3 to 4 times a year in my wrists, in both wrists. So I actually cut hair with both hands. For those who don't know, I can use both of my hands to cut hair. I don't just use one. I forgot the medical term for that. I mean, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I would not mess that up. Y'all would not play this beat back and make fun of me. No, no, no. So, but yes, I use both of my hands. All of my clients can vouch for that. I can cut hair with both hands. So, yep. So that being the case, I just, you know, I don't have the time for one. And for two, you know, I like to switch it up every now and then or whatever. And, you know, I got the talent for it. I don't have to pay nobody for it. So it saves me some change. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, Miss Linda. I hope that answered your question, girl. Even though we're going to laugh and joke about that from here on out. But, still waiting on my boy. Like I said, tall people that's really, really tall. It's a really long way to get to their feet. And, you know, for them to put on their shoes and slide their legs in their pants. So we're not going to mess over the handicap. We do not do that on this show because I'm short. Everybody that's tall is handicapped to me. So we will not talk about we will not talk about the disabled people here on 101 TKO Radio. We will not do that. So one of my friends sent me something today saying, stop being afraid of what could go wrong and be positive and just start. Same thing that we talked about earlier, man. Just start. And you go right ahead and just start. That's pretty much all you could do. It's just start. Nobody knows what the outcome is going to be, but everything has its purpose. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, you got to start looking and kind of like evaluating what's going along in that journey, in that time, in that meeting, dealing with people, jobs, whatever. Everything is a step towards a level up. Everything has its purpose towards a level up. It's not always that every door is not your door. That's going to be that door to bring you where you got to go. But you got to go through some doors to get to that door. So if you kind of, you kind of follow me on that. Like you got to go through that door to get to your door. So everything, is going to be hard. Everything ain't going to be the final destination. That ain't gonna be just it. You gotta go through that door to get to the other doors. So that's just what it is. And the best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. So each day, just try to put your best foot forward, do something different, go about it different, get another angle to approach and go about different things a little bit differently than what you did before. Be a little bit more open, and definitely communication and understanding and listening, not just hearing noise, not just being passive, not just being the listening here is actually listening, absorbing the information and being able to give back information or digesting what a person is saying, not just hearing. We hear stuff all day. I hear things right now, but I ain't listening because I'm listening to y'all. I hear things in passing, people in the hallways, things like that, but I'm not listening. I just hear the noise. So you couldn't pay me to say what they said because I wasn't listening. And I noticed that in a lot of relationships and friendships and things like that, like people just don't listen. And then they pick a day where they want to listen. And when they finally hear what they was supposed to hear, now all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's a total shocker. You never took. I heard that before. It sounds familiar, but I never listened like I'm listening now. But, truth and transparency is the key. You got to be able to be happy with that. You got to be able to just do that. Everybody's not going to like it. It's going to step on some toes. It's going to hurt some feelings, but it's going to free up some minds and some spirits, and it's going to save you from a lot of drama and a lot of foolishness and a lot of anger and bitterness. So you just got to be truthful, man. And everybody not for you. Everything is not for you. So, you just be grown. Be wise, be grown, be truthful, be transparent. Communicate about it. Don't let things linger, and let's grow. Let's grow. Let's grow some more. I think they got a song like that. Grow some more? Something like that? I don't know. I think they got a song like that. So, got a quote. Unstuck quote of the day. Be patient. Sometimes you have to go through the worst to get to the best. I think I might have said that a little bit earlier. I've said that many times before. The reason why I'm bringing that back is because, my trip in New Orleans, even talking to some of my associates and friends and stuff here in Atlanta, it's just a time. It's just a time in life right now where people are just going through a lot. And you got to go through the worst to get to the best, unfortunately. You got to step on some hot coals and slide across some rose thorns and, cut yourself with some glass before you hit some smooth ground and beaches and sands and things like that, man. Y'all like that analogy? That's what that is. So, but, just try to keep the faith and realize if you pull up any type of influencers or motivational speakers, success stories, celebrities, successful business owners, just things of that, everybody has a story. And a story of feeling like that's it, life is over, I don't see no way out, it's just dark, where's the light? Everybody goes through that, man, but you got to stick your head in the game and just keep going and keep getting up. I saw a meme, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw it before, where there's like the little man in a coal mine, and he's just chipping away underground. And he gets so worn out and tired that he's maybe like an inch to a foot away from that actual destination of all the coal and the sunshine and then the diamonds and the this and that. And he just turn around and he give up right when he's right there because it wears you out. It's tiring. It wears you out. You can't control when it's going to stop. And for people who like to be in control or have a little bit more control of their life, that's pretty hard. It's just a lot, man. It's just a lot. But we got to stay in the game and believe. And I'm pretty sure looking back over your life, the things that God has put you through are, he's always come through. The things that God has put you through, He's always come through. And every time as we grow and we growing towards things in our life, we're going to go through something different that we really hadn't experienced before. But the things that we experience that's familiar is that He's always going to show up for us in our darkest times. And there will be some light at the end of the tunnel. We just got to keep going and keep doing what we're doing. But we're going to get some cuts, some hurts. We're going to sacrifice some people that we love. It's just a lot. But stay in the game, you guys. Try not to let it get you down. Try not to let it take over your body, your mind. You know, if you feel yourself in a slump, it's okay to talk about it. Try to pull yourself up out of it. Talk to some people. Do some things. Tap into a hobby. Whatever you need to do to not get into that, fall victim of the darkness. So, let's listen to some more music, and we're gonna wait on old long leg Herc. Herc, if you're listening, baby, if you better hurry up. 2 p.m. is right around the corner. I don't have all day on Tuesday. Tuesday at 2 p.m. You need to hurry up because I'm out of here. I got things to do today, baby. I got things to do. So I get it. You're not used to Atlanta. Things are really full. You got to learn how to time yourself. But when you're new to this, yeah, you got to hit that ETA, man, and check it out. Sometimes you might be an hour away. That's why I don't do the things I do in Atlanta that I do in New Orleans, honey. But we're going to be right back with Miss Doe with the UnStuck Show right here on 101 TKO Radio. Don't go anywhere, man. Vibe out with us. We got a hellified mix that's playing, baby. And then I'm about to get over here and make me and my Nelson, baby. Yeah, that's my Nelson. President of 101 TKO Radio. We about to shake some drinks up, baby, and get it started.
Yes.
It is our brunch time, honey. Let's go. We about to knock it out the box. Stay tuned, baby. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Doe, and I am back on 101 TKO Radio. I'm singing and I'm vibing and I'm chilling in the studio, baby. So, yes. Um, what I wanted to talk to y'all about, my little mind just be gone and gone, baby. It just be in and out. That's how you know you're getting old. It is Libra season. It is Libra season. I don't, some people like to classify me as a Libra. My birthday is 10/23, but I am not a Libra. 98% of the zodiac says that I am a Scorpio. I have Scorpio traits. I had maybe like one trait of a Libra trait, but mainly Scorpio traits. And if you know me, then you know. Now, I'm not the Scorpio like the November Scorpio. The November Scorpio could be a little bit more difficult. The male Scorpio is definitely a bit more difficult. But female Scorpio, we're very giving, we're kind, um, we always want to help everybody. We don't ever ask for help. You have to listen to our conversations to know that we need it because we're very transparent about the things that we're going through. We pick up on vibes. We pick up on vibes. We feel spirits. We analyze people. We study people from head to toe. We watch their actions, and we don't really give a damn about their words. Their words is a plus later on, but their actions is the main thing that we observe. We will give you our last. We will give you access to everything that we have, whether we have a little or we have a lot. Because material things, though we like to be financially stable enough to get what we want, they really don't matter to us. Living a long, healthy life and being able to do what I want to do and having the funds and the resources to do so means more to me than having the top-notch vehicle or the biggest house in the neighborhood and all, because I think beyond that. If you can't afford the repairs or you can't afford the upkeeping of a home or that type of car, then don't buy it. You know, I'd rather have access to being able to take a trip. My mind just moves like I got ADHD. I might be chilling today, want to be a homebody today, and tomorrow, like, look, where you at, though? I done took a trip. That's how my mind moves. I'm very loyal in love and to my friendships, but I get bored really, really fast. Always tapping into a new adventure, and I'm not afraid to enter rooms or anything. Most Scorpios are like that. We have a high sex drive, but we could turn our sex drive off. You know, we can. Like, I had to pray that out of my life. Like, look, God, take it away from me right now while I figure some things out. Because you don't want to cross spirits like that, especially when you're growing and stuff like that, you know? So if we don't fool with you like that, then you should already know you ain't it. You know, we don't judge people for what they've been through and things like that. Though we've learned experiences from dealing with the same type of people that has a similar background and they have similarities, and now we know what we don't want to re-enter our lives. It's a lot to a Scorpio, baby. Y'all gotta Scorpio understands everybody, but nobody really understands a Scorpio. And it gets frustrating because we're highly intuitive and we have really good discernment and we have a really good, you know, intuition about things like that. We can definitely speak things into existence and we could call people out on their stuff. We're not scary. We don't have any fear like that. But we can also be very manipulative. So you gotta watch out for that too. Like we really got game. Like, you know, but it don't really be like we have game. We just who we are. You know, we smooth talkers, we charmers and things like that, and everybody cling to us and they like us. But, you know, I've met some guys and some young guys, and they're like, man, especially younger guys, like in their 30s that I met, they say, man, stop trying to spit that old game. It's not game. I don't have old game. We just we just say what it is, and everybody not used to the actual truth. Like, don't be surprised if a Scorpio is just feeling your vibe and they like you and they just like, look, we leave from here, we going blah 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 blah. Like it's just who they are. But that's the positive traits. What the negative traits is, they're very vindictive and they could cut you off like you never existed before. But a mature Scorpio would also allow you to, they'll make peace. Like, I've made a lot of peace with people in my past. I just had a situation recently where I had to tell somebody the truth that never really listened to the truth all along. And finally, today I want to hear the truth. And you tell them the truth. And it was a friend of mine, nothing like that. But, it's like, now that you tell them the truth and they hear the truth, it's like they just, I kind of lost my train of thought on that because I got caught up in the whole mess, baby. Anyway. But as far as with the Scorpio, man, like we're going to be able to give you all of the truth of what you want, what you don't want to hear, but what you need to hear. Because the people around us, we actually want your people, we want our people to grow. We want our people to grow. We want our people to understand. And just because we're confident enough to tell you our truth or how we analyze things does not mean that we know it all. No, we don't. Like, I'm definitely learning every day. I'm open to learn every day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know it all, but I do know what I've experienced, and I don't like to be challenged off of my experiences. But, now I kind of got my thought back with the discussion about, ending friendships or relationships. But now, back in the day, you would get mad and frustrated. And I think that's with anybody. Now it's like I make peace with it before that, because a lot of things, like God put me through a period in my life since maybe 2019 where a lot of things just ended toxic, family relationships, friendships, things like that. And you fall out with them, you just cut them off. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'd be healed, but it's still a memory that sometimes will come up, and then I'm leaving these people unhealed, and there's bitterness and all kind of stuff and unforgiveness that's involved. And as much as we sin as humans, even though you may not sin as much as you used to and things like that for you, it doesn't mean that you don't sin. And you ask God for forgiveness in your journey, you know what I'm saying? You owe it to people to kind of give them that, So now when I part ways with people, I swallow my pride and I double back and I'm like, look, I apologize for my part in that. You hear that key word? The key words are my part. Because what's frustrating is when you're bold enough to apologize to people, when something goes wrong or there's a misunderstanding, a person who isn't ready for that, they just hear the apology. They don't hear you saying, I apologize for my part. So they think that you're taking responsibility for everything just messing up and falling through. And that's not right. So, and at one time, you used to just say, I apologize. Now it's like, I say, I apologize for my part. Because it takes two to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? It takes two to mess up a friendship, two to mess up a family relationship, two to mess up a marriage, whatever it is, it takes two. And we don't all react to things the right way. A lot of times we make emotional decisions and we do things that we later on regret. Or when we grow, we be like, you know what, I could have handled that a lot better. Not everybody is going to be available for you to tell them that in their life. Sometimes people won't heal the way you heal, so they completely block you out where you never get a chance to tell them that. And then sometimes, unfortunately, bad things happen to people where they just gone. And you just speaking into the air, hoping that it catch a spirit in here. You know what I'm saying? So when I just want to challenge everybody. So when you end in relationships, friendships, jobs, whatever like that, emotions get involved, hurt get involved, disappointments get involved. Like, I haven't been hurt in a long time, but I've been disappointed lately. So when you get disappointed, like, double back while you got the opportunity. While a person still answering your phone before they block you or whatever like that. People get in their feelings, they block you, cut you off social media, take you out their phone, all that little stuff. Yeah, do what you got to do for your healing process. But before that, swallow your pride. And at least say, you know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. I don't totally agree with you saying. We're going to agree to disagree. And I apologize for my part because me telling you my truth or how I felt, I might have been wrong in my delivery. I might have been wrong in how I expressed myself, but that's just what it is. That's all I know for now. Like I'm not gonna never claim that's all I know, period. I used to. And I heard that a long time ago at some seminars and things. It was like when you claim stuff like that, you block off your growth. So, you don't leave room to learn more. So at this point it's like I just like sometimes it's all you know at that point. So at this point, this is how I feel. I'm sorry if I didn't say it the right way. I gave it thought to go about it a different way. But, I apologize for my part. But how they receive it, that's on them. You ain't they still get mad, they still feel how they feel, or they feel like you apologizing for your part, you should take responsibility for everything going in sham. Whatever they feel, that's on them. But you did what made you proud, what made God proud, and you ain't gotta keep stopping years of your life to go back and make peace with your past. Because you're going to have to make peace with people, or you're going to have to, two mountains will never meet, but two people will. So you're going to have to deal with that at some point in your life. For real, for real. So at least at that moment in time, kick that in the bud, start your healing process off a little bit earlier, man. We're getting older, we're not getting younger, and times are changing, and predictions to how long we're going to be here is not as confident as what they once were. So just kind of consider that for your growth process and where you're going. Apologize for your part, for what you didn't know or what you thought you did, and that's all you could pretty much do, and that's it. So, me being live on this radio and me making this a point. This is the first time this ever happened to Miss Doe on 101 TKO radio, when you let somebody come here as an interview and they dragging their feet 30 hours. And I was laughing at first. Now I'm about to get mad. But I'm going to apologize for my part, which was we just made this decision last night. But before I made the decision, I said, "Are you sure?" So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad, but I'm about to get there. But at the end of the day, I got to get out of here at 2 o'clock. So we're gonna leave some doors open for some surprises to see what it is. But at the same time, it doesn't take away that this is a great person. He's a great guy. He's done a great he's done so many things in life and in the industry of where we at with radio and TV and things like that, man. So it's definitely a great relationship to have and a great connection and support and stuff to have. And sometimes things happen where it's not in nobody's control. So I'm joking, but then I'm not. So So y'all stay tuned with Miss Doe with the UnStuck Show. I'm about to get back to this music, babe, because I am feeling this vibe of this DJ. This DJ been handling his business on the mixes. DJ GQ, right? DJ GQ, man, I gotta meet you, bruh, because I'm liking your mixes. Like, I'm from New Orleans. I've had some New Orleans mixes, and I'm gonna bring back some New Orleans mixes, but I don't like to hear that the whole show. And this right here, man, this give us all different types of, hip hop and things like that, man. I'm vibing. It's Atlanta vibe, man. I'm feeling it. So I'll be back with 101 TKO Radio, Miss Doe with the UnStuck Show. Don't go anywhere. And like I said, if you would like to call in and holler at your girl, let's have a conversation. 678-439-7419. That is 678-439-7419. Holler at your girl. Let's talk. Ask me a question. You got something you want to get off your chest. You got a business shout out. Oh, it's a lot of birthdays going on out there, baby. So holler at your girl, Miss Doe, 101 TKO Radio. Don't go anywhere and turn that volume up. We'll be right back.
One.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Doe, with the UnStuck Show right here on 101 TKO Radio, baby. And I got my boy, my big bro, my baby, my honey, the best host who does the most out here, the legendary Big Herc at work, baby, in the building.
What's happening? Hey, little
Hey,
mama.
honey, I told y'all he was late because he tall. Tall people disabled. They take a long time to get to their feet.
She been clowning you.
And I've been clowning you for a long time. Y'all wasn't listening. And so we have, our heart goes out to disabled people that's really tall, because short people feel like y'all disabled because your head and your feet is long.
You know,
And so
well, I'm gonna
look
go
how
ahead
long it takes to
but
get.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this head on. You know what I'm saying? Since we headed this way with this conversation, you know, we don't know where we're going, but we kind of know where we headed.
Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. So if y'all are from New Orleans and y'all listen to the UnStuck Show, you already know who Big Herc is.
That's right.
And so for those who don't know who Big Herc is, I want Big Herc to tell them who he is.
I am the man with the $1 million voice, Herc at work, producer, engineer, radio host, television host, you name it, cook, entrepreneur, influencer, and I'm height challenged.
That was a moment of silence for that.
Since I'm so disabled and, you know, took me a long time to
it
get
took
here.
you a long time to get
But
to
I
your
was
feet.
headed in the right direction.
You done, hey, that was a good one. That was it. That was it right
I was
there.
headed in the right direction, baby. You know this, you heard me.
So if y'all know, man, R.I.P. to my mom. My mom loved Herc voice, man. I love
Yes.
Herc voice.
Yes.
My mom loved Herc voice, and I appreciate him even being who he is to me. And then again, my mom, we gave her 80th birthday in 2020,
Yes.
man, and she requested, I want that man voice with the radio voice. That's the best voice I ever heard, and he did just that. So I am forever grateful. I always will be. I love you inside and out. You already know.
I love you too.
I know, baby, I know. But that's another
That's a
time. That's
whole
another.
nother-
We're going to rewind that track right there.
I don't want to fall head first. Blue, blue.
So look, there you want. And you see Nelson?
Nelson cutting up over there.
Nelson be
Wait,
cutting up.
hold on, wait a minute. So how deep were you into this
Conversation.
This conversation about me taking a long time to get here?
Nelson don't never
You
say
know what I'm
nothing.
saying? I was just like this.
Oh,
Crickets.
crickets. Okay.
Nelson don't never say nothing, man.
He just hit the
He
buttons
just
over there.
hit the buttons.
He just
That's
hit the
all
buttons.
Nelson do. Nelson been chilling with me. We've been just drinking in the building this morning. Yes, you like that?
Yes.
I know. It's like a little summer peachy type thing. You really don't taste it until you taste it, and then you get the effects of it.
So let me ask you this, because you know every time I'm here,
Okay.
I have so much other things going on. I never get a chance to spend time with my honey bun.
Well, today is the day.
Today is today.
Yes.
So my sponsor has invited you to the palace.
Ooh, I can't let y'all see what the sponsor. We gotta have secret weapons.
Look, we already said if we tell you where it's at, we'll have to kill you.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's just what it is, and I love my sponsor. He's ooh.
Yeah, everything.
Oh.
We got a whole spot for you.
Ooh,
Well,
you
no,
see how you doing?
If Nelson if he's nice, he might be able to come too. He can come too. Well, Nelson, he can come too. Yeah.
So Big Herc, you told everybody who you were.
Right.
How long have you been in radio?
I've been in radio for about 30 plus years, 15 years dealing with television off and on. Originally from Mobile, Alabama. Roll Tide. I'm a country. Don't start.
Right.
I'm a country boy. I always been in radio for the majority part of my life. My family, I have a lot of family that's in the entertainment business.
Right.
So I was born into it.
Right.
I'm royalty.
It is in your bloodstream.
Yes,
darling.
it is in my bloodstream.
Yes, it is, darling.
And I I had a record label at one point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, everybody know how record labels, they come and they go.
Yes.
I'm back on my journey again. I have some things
Okay.
on the cuffs of, of course,
Yes.
we gonna wait until we ring the bell, and then I'll come back exclusively here
Okay.
to let the world know what's going on. But we got some big things. Yes, applaud is definitely needed. We have some big things going on for New Orleans as well as for here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. We're gonna be doing some stuff here. So,
Okay.
and I can't leave you out.
Y'all can't leave me out. I'm adopted.
Yeah.
Y'all adopted. Look.
I'm just trying to see where I'm gonna put Nelson at.
Nelson coming.
Nelson, yeah, we can come too then.
Nelson coming. Nelson gotta come. Man, that's my road dog right there. Me and Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like we just.
Yeah, you're right. In other words, we just gonna give you a blank check and you fill it out. That's all we're gonna do.
It sounds like a winner to me. What about you, Nelson?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. She already know. Yes. And the survey said.
So, I mean, even though, our listeners been waiting and anticipating, when is Big Herc coming? When is Big Herc coming?
I'm sorry, I was
well,
running late.
that's that. I don't laugh at y'all friends that's handicapped. Don't laugh at my
Thank
friends
you.
that's handicapped. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
So if my friend took a little time, then he took a little time. I was going to get mad, but then I changed my mad into a glad.
See, this ain't like New Orleans where you can get anywhere in 5 minutes. You can walk to anywhere. Here, you need a helicopter, bus, plane, and train, steamship, horse and carriage, a hoverboard.
Yeah, you need everything,
You
bro.
need
Something
everything.
motorized.
You need something motorized that's going to get you through traffic and get you over hills, mountains, cliffs, boulders, you name it, to get here.
For real.
And what's crazy for me is that, I'm impatient. And you know this.
Yeah, I heard it in your voice.
Yeah, I'm halfway here and was like, you know what? I don't even want to turn around and go back. Just pull over right here and let me just sit right here for a while. Let's go to the nearest spot, grab something, and just be here. But to all of the listeners, I thank you guys. I am honored to be here in the presence of such greatness.
Thank you.
And I've been
Likewise.
I've been waiting for this moment to be able to sit across the table from you and let everybody know how much I love you.
Oh, I love you too, my
I ain't gonna make it weird.
My Big Herc.
I ain't gonna make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
I ain't gonna make it weird.
Now,
We just go to Vegas. Now, see, he don't know that inside joke. I don't know what you're laughing for, Nelson. You don't know them people.
don't mess with Nelson. So look, since we gotta fast forward some things.
Yeah, let's do that.
And we don't have much time. Let's contemplate and let's think about, you're on an UnStuck Show. So we got to talk about where you felt you were stuck in your life. And of course, you're unstuck now.
Yes.
Now, you're in the process of healing and
Yes.
progression and all these different things that's going on, but you're a lot further ahead than where you were.
Yes, I really am. I was 100% transparency, not to drag it all the way out. I'm in the midst of a divorce after 24 years. And to be married to someone for 24 years doing what I do, to wake up to someone that looks you in your face and tell you they don't like the sound of your voice. And this is what I do, and you don't like the sound of my voice. But, I digress. It's behind me now. All I see is forward.
It's a process.
Broken crayons can still color.
Yes, it can.
So if you take one crayon and break it in half, now I got 2 crayons.
Yep.
So thank you for breaking me into 2 crayons. So
Right.
now I can color simultaneously with both hands.
There you go.
So broken crayons still color, and I can make a beautiful picture.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can.
Yes, you can. So you actually can say that you felt stuck.
Yeah, I felt stuck, and it took me a while to realize how stuck I was.
Okay.
And what really came out of the whole situation is I have 2 beautiful daughters.
Of course.
They are absolutely
beautiful.
yeah, and they're absolutely amazing. My youngest, she's 16. top of her class at one of the most prestigious schools in Louisiana, in New Orleans. It's called De La Salle.
Yes, yes,
On
yes.
on the world famous St. Charles
St.
Street,
Charles.
baby.
My daughter daddy went to
5300
St. Charles. Me went to De La Salle.
5300 St. Charles.
Yeah. They breed some smart people.
Yeah, they do breed some smart
You
people.
know, he's a smart guy. So,
See,
I'm about to turn
yeah, you
this
know,
off.
turn that off. Turn that off because But I would love to make some type of arrangement to be here more often, which I
Okay.
am going to do just that.
You definitely can.
I know I want to be here this weekend to come hang out with you guys at Neo's. Like,
Yeah. I'm trying to get 101 TKO radio out. Last time they couldn't come out. Not everybody could come out. Some came out. But this weekend, yeah, hopefully I can pull them out there, drag them by their throats, and get
Listen,
them out
though,
there Friday night.
let
Yes.
me tell you something. All
Okay.
you got to do is tell me where you want me to be at.
All you got to do is say yes.
That's all you got to do. Is say yes, and I'm going to be right there. See, stop, Nelson. We gotta deflect it. Stop, Nelson. I'm trying not to make it weird.
So where in your career that you may have felt stuck?
Not
Would you think those two things tied in? Because sometimes in marriage, you know, your partner can be an influencer of where you're going.
true. And what made me feel stuck with the marriage as it relates to my career is that, you doing what we do, you can't have someone on your side that's going to, hinder you from making
Right.
moves. And you have to understand, this is a people person profession.
Right.
And if you're not a people person, you're not going to make it in this profession.
Right.
I'm serious. Even your significant others, family members, and friends. It's when the saying is lonely at the top. If you want to be on top in this profession, it's lonely.
Facts.
It is lonely. It's big lonely. It's sleepless nights, lonesome nights,
Yeah.
days, minutes, hours, and seconds.
Oh yeah, I'm
So-
in the beginning stages.
I've learned
Yeah.
a whole lot, and I have a lot to owe a lot to my brother Tim,
Right.
who's always in my ear. Look, you got to play catch up.
Wise Tim.
Wise Tim.
Tim is very wise.
Don't let the beard fool you.
Tim is very wise.
Very, very.
I felt Tim's spirit when I first met him. And it just was very inviting. Like, come here, girl. We family.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't even have to say it. You know
And that's
what I'm
how
saying?
it's been.
Yeah.
When I come to Georgia and I'm at my brother's house, I'm at peace.
Right.
And that's what I was stuck with, not having peace.
Right.
So I realized I had to release certain things, objects, people, habits,
Yeah.
to get to that source of peace.
Right.
And I'm there now. It's new. I'm fresh. My wings are still moist,
Yeah.
so I'm constantly flapping them.
Right.
Because way up here the air is a little different from down there.
Yes, it is.
Especially you got to take the air head on down there. But up here,
It's a little lighter.
it's a lot lighter.
It's
And
lighter, but
sometimes it's hard to breathe.
Right.
And I appreciate my journey. I appreciate everyone that's been around. And for those that are listening, trust me, it's a lot more to Herc than meets the eye.
It is.
And you guys are going to hear my story very soon.
Your worth is very wealthy.
I appreciate that.
It is.
And
And speaking of that, being wealthy is like you're going to leave behind a hell of a legend.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to, you put so much into so many people. Like your name and who you are would never die. Your money might go away.
But that won't die.
That won't die. And you need to keep, in your healing process, the painful process before the promise, the PPP, you need to realize your worth is wealthy. With anybody you come in contact with, anybody, you know what I'm saying? We talked about that.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot. And just for everyone that's listening, there's a special someone in my life that keeps that on my head and keeps, make me think about that. And I have truly realized I'm going to take their word for it because I
Right.
got a strong feeling there's someone on the other side of that door that's going to be so amazing.
Right.
So I'm gonna take those steps to healing. But it's still in the midst of taking care of this business and everything that I'm dropping into now.
Right.
But I'm going to heal and I'm going to be all right.
I know. I know that.
I know it. I know it.
And
I
see,
know it.
I'm proud of you.
I know it. I know it now.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. I know it
I
now.
really am. Y'all hear that? I am very proud of her.
I know it now. You
I
know,
see it.
I have something to look forward to.
Yeah. I see it.
I truly do have something to look forward to.
Okay.
And it's and from here, it's so amazing.
Oh.
It is so amazing. You know, I can't wait to get up close.
I'm about to hang up this phone.
And I'll drink to that.
Nelson. So look, we're gonna come right back with Miss Doe 101 TKO Radio with the UnStuck Show, and my boy Big Herc at work is in the building, baby.
For shizzle.
Yes, so we'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
1.
Hey, it's your girl, Miss Doe, with the UnStuck Show right here on 101 TKO Radio with my boy.
Well, I'm over here crunching ice.
Boy, he crunching that ice like it's bones. That's Big Herc, baby. Big Herc is in the building.
What's
Finally
happening?
got him in the building, my
Yeah.
people.
I'm
Yes,
up in here,
yes,
you
honey. We
heard
got
me.
him here. And we just been sitting back, chilling. Wait, that watch.
Mm-hmm.
The watch come out. Move your little drink to
Oh.
the side, baby. Move your little drink to the side. I'm loving your watch. But I know you're Invicta, man.
Yeah, you know it.
I already know. So let's talk about this. I'm gonna have to. I ain't taking no picture. Just let him describe it, and y'all think about it in your mind.
It's solid. It's really is solid gold. It's 24 karat gold. It's solid. It's a Jason Taylor limited edition. Jason Taylor is an NFL Hall of Famer.
Right.
He has his own line of Invictus as well as Gabrielle Union, Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
I am Invictus party host.
Ooh.
I host all the Invicta watch parties on the Carnival cruise to the Bahamas every year.
Right.
So,
yeah.
you know, I have a plethora
I got 4
of
that
watches.
one.
You got 4, I have 150 of them.
Yeah.
And, you know, I got to put batteries in some of them. And,
Yeah.
You know, but I love them. They're functional. They're very stylish. As this one,
I
I'm gonna
like
take some-
Invicta watches.
Look at this one.
Invicta got some
You can-
badass watches.
you can
Ooh,
actually-
you say that on there? Y'all ain't hear that. That was in the Bible.
Shouts out to Invicta Ryan on QVC. That's my buddy.
Y'all gotta see this watch, but I'm not showing y'all this watch. You just gotta go look it up and see if y'all can find it online. It's see-through.
It's a Jason Taylor. It's called,
heavy.
Yeah, it's called the Dragon.
You
That
gotta
one is
see the
called
band on
Dragon.
the watch.
Yeah. It's I have several.
It's a really, really nice
And
watch.
Nelson will have
bro.
to sit down and compare notes. And if you ever need any of them repaired, I
Holla at your boy.
holla at you. Boy.
Holla at your boy.
I'll let Nelson take a look at that.
Look at that watch, Nelson. That's a bad watch. That's a really bad watch.
Yeah.
So y'all wasn't here in the beginning of the show. What is that noise? Y'all wasn't here at the beginning of the show, and
Oh, that was
pretty
my
much
mic.
what we was talking about in between the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, about not giving up and keeping your best foot forward. Nothing beats a failure but a try.
Right.
Each door leads to another door.
Yes.
People think once they get open doors, they're just gonna walk in the door and boom, that's it. No, that door is gonna lead to another door.
Yeah, it does.
You know, and like you say, you meet people along the way. They pour into you, you pour into them. You tap into those people and things, and you give people strength and make them see who they are along the way as well as yourself. That don't mean you're gonna end life with those people. That just means that those people are a valuable piece for where you're going.
Right.
So that was some good knowledge. That was some good knowledge from old Tim over there, man. But I was telling Tim he must have been listening to the show before he came here. But then when I found out his birthday is 10/21 and I'm 10/23, baby, we on the same, wavelength in the universe right now. We feeling the same kind of way. I feel you, Tim. I feel you. If y'all don't know who Tim is, y'all don't need to know who Tim is. I'm not telling y'all who Tim is. That's my Tim. And leave him alone. Don't worry about who Tim is. Just remember Tim. All right? That's it.
That's
So,
it. That part.
So shout out to Thais.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
And I know y'all did y'all thing last night, Miss Thais Mills. You tried to steal him last night, but he got enough in him for 2 of us, baby. You was bullying me last night, Thais.
Bullying
She bullied
you.
me. She saying I reached out to him right then and there, and I told him I'm gonna make him feel guilty about not coming here. He can't keep coming by you and don't come by me. It was good to see y'all together. You did a great thing. Y'all had me dying laughing this morning.
You know we
Like 2 kids in the art class.
yes, we were to New Orleans back in the day. We were the original Free and AJ.
Right,
Before Free and AJ was on BET.
right.
Shouts out to AJ, that's my dude. That's my homie. But me and Thais, we were that power couple hosting
Right.
together, and yeah.
Yeah. I love Thais.
Oh, that's my girl. She told me you gonna come here and go. Then she gonna tell me you don't forget I'm from New Orleans. I put a spell on you. You won't be able to get there. And I think a little bit of that may have spilled over because I was a
That's
little
why
late.
you took me.
See,
So see, I'm sorry. It's not about the legs. It's Thais is your fault. It's not the legs. It's not the disability. It's Thais.
Yeah, we had an ability that got dissed. That's what happened. But I said, look, I don't know where I'm going. You got GPS? I'm like, all right.
And she live in the middle of nowhere.
Ooh, baby.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful out there.
But Lord, no lights,
ain't no-
hills, up and down.
The only light I saw was a reflection from the eyeballs of deer.
Deer.
They had deers running around like cats. I ain't never seen that many deer.
And coons.
Yeah, now see, back home in New Orleans, it's okay to just walk up on an alligator or something like that.
Right.
I know how to catch them and I can eat them.
Right.
But I'm driving and I'm like, that's a big old dog. That ain't no dog. That's a deer. I saw Bambi, Rudolph, Donna, Blixen. Oh, all of them. All that was missing was the fat man with the red suit and the sleigh. I'm like, where these deers going? Are they going to a deer convention?
You should have saw me the other day because where I live at, I'm right aligned with woods. Mm-hmm. And so it's their time, of course, for them to come out. I'm coming out the next morning. I got all kind of stuff in my hand. I'm ready to just go about my day. The damn deer looking at me like this. I'm looking at I'm trying to get back inside. I'm dropping my keys like a horror movie. Scared to death.
Run, Forrest, run! Oh, my.
And so, look, I got a little African man that's the maintenance man. I don't know disrespect to the African people, but the little African man, the maintenance man. And when I told him about the deers, he going to say, well, you let the deer come inside your house, and you boil the hot water, and you put the hot water on the deer. I said, what the hell the deer going to do when you throw hot water on it in your living room, bro? Come on, man.
What, he going to think it's a hot tub? Ooh, this is nice.
Who's sitting around with hot water boiling on their stove waiting on the deer?
I want to know who's sitting around with their door and letting deer come in. Come on in, deer.
Tear your house up.
What? Man, them things, they sneeze and take flight. And they were just everywhere, little ears flapping.
Right.
And I'm like, well, hey, I mean, just don't run out here in the street.
Ooh.
I just slowed up. And then, look, wait, I get to her house. Wait a minute. I am 6'6", 300 pounds.
Right.
Dark as a Hershey chocolate bar. Don't know where these people might be looking at who that man is. And I'm calling on the phone and my phone about to die.
Oh, horror movies.
What? And I'm saying, Ty, I think I'm in your yard. Mm-hmm. But what you see? Darkness. The only thing that made me know I was at the right spot, I saw one of her mother's old patio chairs.
Right.
I said, that's your mama chair. I know that chair.
Right.
And she said, oh, see, only people that know. Okay, all right, we can do all this inside. Open the door because now I'm starting to see little eyeballs glowing in the forest.
Right.
Look, Halloween around the corner, and I'm way away from home.
And they be having wolves and coyotes, because I could look out my daughter's window, because we got a little townhouse, and I could lay in her bed, and in the middle of the night, like I've heard a lot of little scuffling and stuff, and
so
you can see.
y'all got a little Red Riding Hood just running wild.
It's shout out to Roberto. What's up, Roberto? He say, what's up, Big Herc?
What's up, Berto?
Yes. You got to come out here to Atlanta, baby, and come sit down and chit-chat with us.
But they got lions, tigers, and bears. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
And they got deer. Them deer wouldn't last in New Orleans. They'll be on somebody's wall.
Some deer meat.
Deer meat. What sausage?
Deer sausage sandwich.
Ooh, baby. On French dressed with a pineapple big shots.
Deer gumbo.
That's indeed, baby. Y'all got to come on down to New Orleans. You heard me?
Yes, you do.
Get you something. Now, look, let me say this.
Okay.
When you come to New Orleans, and you're looking for good New Orleans cuisine, stop going to the spots on
tourist
Bourbon.
Attractions.
You got to go to somebody's house.
Yep.
You got to go to somebody's house, preferably with somebody with an auntie with them with
the flab. I think my arm's gonna be like that when. You see the little fat meat right here? I think mine. I'm gonna do them like that too.
Them arms like that. That means they can make some good potato salad and they can fry some chicken. When you go to somebody's house and they frying chicken and they ain't using no spatula, no fork, no tongue, they using their hands.
Fingers and just
picking it up and turning it over in hot grease in a cast iron skillet.
Ooh.
Get you a plate, a napkin.
It's on.
And pull up. is
It is
on.
on, baby.
Y'all gonna stop coming to our city, going to these old rinky-dink restaurants,
Yeah.
talking about, I'm gonna go get me some gumbo. And all you eating is gumbo base from Blue Runner.
Well, wieners. We do not have
Yeah,
wieners
we
in
don't. No,
gumbo.
we don't put wieners in gumbo. What?
No, we do not do that.
What the hell?
And they talk about that too. But that's the thing about being, I said that earlier about Atlanta. Atlanta being a place is of grand opportunities. I get it. But not everybody here, and no disrespect, y'all, have all the talent for the opportunities that you have or the business sense. So even like the restaurants out here that's New Orleans based, quote unquote, some of the cooks you never heard of before, or they're not the best cooks. You get the right New Orleans tongue in the building, like, baby, they ain't never,
Just
they ain't right.
because they can say baby and him,
That don't
and
mean
you
they
don't
can
know the
cook.
people, that don't mean that they can cook. Nine times out of 10, person that talk like that, that's the one that come to the cookout, don't never bring nothing but an appetite and keep up all the hoopla and the mess.
Facts.
No, so just because they see your hair, shit, how you doing, baby? I look,
Right.
ooh, you some pretty
Ain't
hair.
it?
That don't
Ain't
mean
it?
that they can cook.
No, it don't.
No.
It don't. It don't. It
My
do not.
16-year-old, she don't talk nothing like that, and she can cook.
She could cook.
Yes,
Dang.
16 years old.
Mine can't cook. All the times I done called her in the kitchen over the years to cook. But see, it's my mama fault. God rest my mama.
I ain't want to say nothing.
It's my mama fault.
You know that's who it was.
Because my mama used to have her cutting seasoning when she was a little girl. And I would pick up and she would have about 10 Band-Aids on.
From chopping up bell peppers and onions.
So now she afraid. I don't want to cook. I'm going to study. No, Mom, I'm going to study. So she going to be beautiful, smart, studying.
She got a Chandler. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And can't cook.
She got a Chandler. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to give y'all a break for a minute with me and Herc up here chit-chatting and talking and running some stuff. We might get a little serious when we come back, but we're not going to stay all day because we got things to do, baby.
We sure do.
Yes, wait. We got things to do. So I'll be back, 101 TKO Radio, Mr. with the UnStuck Show. We about to just drink it again in this thing. And Herc, baby, is in the building. Honey, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. song right there. I don't know if I
Yeah.
wanted to go
I
nowhere.
don't know.
Ooh, dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
dun 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 dun.
Oh,
We don't know the word.
We don't know the words, but all I want to know is this right here. Who gave Nelson all them tracks with the beat?
Nelson he got it. I'm gonna give him a New Orleans. I'm gonna draw me a key. I'm gonna make him a key, and I'm gonna give him a New Orleans key to the city. Cause Nelson has stepped his New Orleans game up.
I'm
since
listening.
You hear him?
Man,
I'm so proud of Nelson.
That boy got me over here, Josephine Giant.
You know what I'm saying? I had to represent because once one of her listeners was getting on her about like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, where the New Orleans music at?
Oh,
Y'all
really?
play-
So, you
yeah.
know, I was like, nah, you can't get on my girl. So, you know, I gotta make sure.
Nelson sat over there, release your wiggle.
Yeah.
Release your song. Release your wiggle. Release your song. Yaka, 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 yaka.
Nelson know his stuff, bruh.
I'm going to be all right until he jump up on the table. When he hop up on the table.
I was in here with Nelson one day and I was just listening. I wasn't paying no mind. I heard and I said, Nelson.
He running that beat. Bruh, you could hold down a repass, a baby shower, a second line.
For real.
Tuesday night at
Nelson
Caesars.
Cole, bruh.
That boy got that beat. Now, wait. Let me tell you what you got to add to your arsenal if you don't have it. Anything in Anita Baker with that beat. Anything in Anita
I think
Baker.
we played that one
For
time.
real?
It was in a
Anything
mix.
Anita Baker with that beat. Mm-hmm. You'll make it in New Orleans.
I bet it right.
Oh, I bet it right.
Oh, Betty.
Bet it right.
Betty.
Anita Baker, bet it right. With the beat, you'll be up. Oh, he all right. Who that is? Somebody gonna claim me. Who he for? Who is Mama and them? Oh, that's my cousin.
Yeah.
You know, look, let me tell you, you come to New Orleans, you will become a relative in a heartbeat.
Oh, cousin.
Oh, cousin. Oh, hey, cousin. And we'll saw you 15 minutes ago, see
Right.
you again in the store. Cousin, like I ain't seen you since last Mardi Gras. Bro, didn't you just see me in the parking lot?
For real.
Like, really?
And swear to God, they just, bruh. So, Herc, I know we laughing and we joking and we having us a good old time, but I'm very proud of you. And you've been doing some things lately, even though, you know, we have some gaps and some stuff,
Yeah,
dealing
we
with
did.
COVID, dealing with life, dealing with a lot of things like that, but you've still been keeping your head in the game.
Yeah, I definitely.
So you did do a film project.
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
And I can't wait to watch the whole thing. I've seen the snippets.
You
Shout
seen the
out to
snippet?
Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy, baby.
Yeah, we got a plethora of
Yes.
visuals floating around. Also, I am also in a movie that is on Amazon Prime right now. Not only was I in the movie,
He's so humble, y'all. He don't never like to boast about the things that he does. He just want to be, you know, your favorite uncle.
I got some candy. Want some candy, little girl? I got some candy. look.
Go ahead. All right, get back. We serious.
I'm
All
being
right,
serious
go ahead.
here.
Be serious.
But I got some M&M's. You like jelly beans? I got Sour Patch Kids. I had lemon heads, but I licked all the white off them. So now it ain't no but just lemons.
Come on, be serious. Put your serious face on.
The name of the movie that's on Amazon Prime right now, streaming right now, is called Get the Ring. It's a story of a Grambling and Southern couple.
Okay.
And you know how that rivalry is. The family of the young lady who wants to marry this guy that went to the opposing college.
Okay.
And it's real New Orleans-ish.
Okay.
You know, I narrate the whole movie. So at the beginning of the film, when it comes on, it was shot my last little journey at Old School 106.7 Studios
Okay.
in New Orleans. So, but it's called Get the Ring. It's on Amazon Prime. You definitely would like it. I'm in several videos that Jimmy has shot.
Yep.
Several videos that Jimmy has shot. Possibility, I'm looking forward to doing some more stuff on it. The Mix TV.
Oh.
You know.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Shout out to Bria. Hey, Bria.
Yeah. Little bit.
Little, hey, little mama. Hey, little mama. Look, I don't even want to get in on that, but boy, let me tell y'all something.
Y'all missed it.
Y'all missed it.
So if you go and look up, anybody made me lose all my throat right now. So, I was dying laughing. Just like I was making fun of them being tall. Oh my God. So today we had this this event, we had a brunch.
Tell the full truth.
And he came down, of course. Big Bro came down, and he was there, as always. And he hosted with In The Mix TV. And we had some celebrity guests in the house. And we had my girl, Labria, in the building from Little Women. And out of all things, he and AJ, the tallest people, and Tim, the tallest people in the room, but I ain't gonna blame this on Tim, because it's you and AJ doing this thing, and y'all want to pick the tallest stools.
No.
This lady did like Jack and the Beanstalk.
But in all true honesty, I didn't know, was it appropriate or would it be me being a gentleman to
help? That's a lot of little woman impacted.
But come on, though, you know me. I done went over there and just picked her straight up and just held her.
Like,
and did the
you know how the kids open their legs on your hip?
Yeah. And you be like this right here. And I would have did the whole interview like that. She probably would have punched me, but I'm sorry, that'd have been some good TV. Y'all talk about you gotta have good content. That was good content.
That would have been good content. You know how you hold the baby like that? You about to break your back holding the baby.
And every now and then you gotta shift it. And I can see me now spinning around to the next side.
Because your hip hurt.
Because my hip hurt. And she probably would have let me. Because she put it on her Instagram. Talking about, look at this man. Look how that man.
Look how he looking at me. She did a voiceover,
She did a whole voice. Look how he looking at me. Have you ever
But
seen
I know
somebody?
Herc, and I was standing next to Tim, and me and Tim was like, I hope y'all say the wrong thing. Because you should have saw his face. To other people, they might have thought it was a lusty face, because he get all blushy in the cheeks and be smiling and stuff. But to me, I'm like, he biting his tongue.
I really was. And I mean, we can laugh at it now, and I'm gonna tell you what I was staring and waiting for. If she'd have pulled that bar stool over on top of her. Nelson, you didn't know me then, but you'd have had to come get me. You'd have had to come unplug my mic, take my headphones, and ban me from the studio, because, baby, they was going to have to clean me.
Bruh, that would have been a whole crime scene. Imagine the crime scene chalk with that drawing.
And they even got the bar stool chalked out. Why? It's a damn shame what they did to that dog. Why you got? And she was on, and then look, she said, "Look how he's smiling. Look how he's smiling."
And the little legs was doing like a little Chucky doll. They were just sitting straight.
She said, Bria, she
I ain't
said
say
that.
I ain't say that.
She said that.
Because my legs swing too.
She had on the cutest little shoes.
So now we this drink good.
Praise the God.
This drink is really good.
Amen.
Yeah, God forgive us. So
let's talk about what's coming up this weekend.
What is coming this weekend is with Kango Slim and Cupid on Friday, this Friday with Niaos.
Yeah, first Friday.
So Thursday coming, we're going to have Kango here in the building and actually in the studio. We're going to do a video call interview with Cupid, because I don't think he come in town until Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be lit, man. I wish you were here. I would love for you to be here. You always come on the wrong weekends. You know? It's the right weekend for you and your path and where you're going at, though.
All right, say that.
You know what I'm saying? It really is. Everything happens for a reason. And I'm really proud of you. I'm standing on the outside looking in. I'm watching your growth. Every day is a chance to make a choice, to make a change in your life. And you're doing just that daily.
I don't never want to hear you say you're standing on the outside looking in.
I am. I could do that. I'm on the inside, but I like to be on the outside where I could see what's on the inside.
Say it like that, because
that's too long.
As far as I'm concerned, you right here. You right here.
I get it, but I gotta be over here so I can see what's over there.
Okay.
I can't see.
Yeah, because
I don't have eyes. I got bad vision and run in my family. We don't have good vision, but we got spirit vision.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You know, and discernment.
Yes.
We got all those things going on.
Yes.
So yeah, we do have those things going on this weekend. I really wish you would be here.
I'm gonna try to pull something off.
We
I ain't gonna
oughta
make
try,
no promise.
but don't make a promise. You know, and if you can't, then there's always a next time. To my understanding, Kango will be doing this every first Friday of the month. Remember the first Fridays in New Orleans?
First Fridays in New Orleans.
So he bringing that back.
Something we need to bring back. First Fridays.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Bringing back the first Fridays. So
Okay.
Niao's, they changed it to Creole cuisine. I'm not a fan of, but it's a beautiful place.
Okay.
And I can't wait.
Okay.
Let's say that. I can't wait, y'all.
I ain't gonna say what
Friday
I want to
night.
say because I think that would be left wing in the corner.
You can't fly with one wing.
Sure can't.
Can't fly with one wing.
You
no.
can't fly with two feathers either. Nah. You can't fly with two feathers.
If they strong,
I don't care how strong they is. Because only birds of a feather flock together.
that's right.
What kind of tree grow in your hand?
I don't know.
A palm tree.
One day you're gonna thank yourself for not giving up. We're gonna skip. I'm not listening to her. We're gonna skip to that. We're gonna leave y'all with the unstuck quote of the day. Is one day you're gonna thank yourself for not giving up. What you think about that?
I'm already thanking myself. I'm blessed to be able to wake up every morning and keep swinging.
Right.
It hurts sometimes. It really
Painful
does.
process before the promise. There
Yes.
is a promise coming.
But as my brother Tim would tell me, you fall down, you get a bobo, you get up, you lick your wounds.
Yes, you do.
And because
All you gotta do is get up.
we have a healing composition in our saliva. So when you lick your wounds, it'll heal. So I'm
Yep.
licking my wounds. Some wounds I can't reach, but that's a whole nother story. So I just jump in the bathtub. Splash a little water. Put a little Neosporin on it. A bandage. And like your mama used to say, give you some Vic Salve and some soup and a Coca-Cola, go in there and sit down. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
And in that journey, I want you to be mindful of the relationships and things like that, and people that you let in. Because there's people that benefit from your brokenness, and they get offensive when you're healing.
Yeah, they do.
You know?
I've witnessed that. Like I've been told, people come into your life for a reason and a season. And I've had someone recently come in for a reason, and I didn't realize what the reason was until the after effect of it. And I was like, oh, so that's what you was here for.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
Right.
Nothing else here to see.
Right.
Thank you. And, I'm finna put my big boy pants on, step into my big shoes.
It's gonna take him long to put on the pants and the shoes because it's a long ride stretch. When you
They say a hard head make a soft butt, huh?
when you're damn near 10 feet tall, that's a long journey.
I'm not that tall. Shit, for you, I mean.
When you're 4'11".
Yeah, for you, yeah. I have really enjoyed myself this
I
brief
have
moment
enjoyed
in time
having
here.
you.
I really hate that. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to use that word.
We're not
anymore.
using it.
I dislike the fact that I don't get a chance to come as often as I should.
That's okay. It's only the beginning.
This is the beginning because I am now stepping into a new chapter. I am now going to be a better version of myself
Right.
based on my experiences and things that I've seen. Like they say, had I known then what I know now, well, I know it now.
Right.
So let me apply it now because I still have another half of the story to tell.
Right.
And everybody ain't gonna be able to go. And that was a part, that's why I was stuck at. I was stuck with trying to bring things with me that wasn't supposed to go.
Everybody come with you, can't go with you.
Right. And that's what had me stuck. But now I am unstuck.
And we are very proud of you for that.
And I thank you.
And
I thank you for being you. I thank you for the encouraging words. I thank you for the accolades, the support. You know, I thank you for allowing me to make stuff weird every now and then because he's Polo boy. Yeah, he ain't. But I meant a lot of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, but this drink's so good.
It is. But I'm giving you the same thing, man, and I'm not just saying that on air or to just not scripted.
No.
Like, thank you for everything, for your support, just being there, being a shoulder to lean on, being a good friend, being whatever along the way, man, just being there, period. And your voice.
Yeah, you're welcome. The foundation that we have created with each other is going to last for a long time, baby.
Yes, it will. And there you guys have it. The one and only Big Herc, baby.
And the one and only Miss Doe.
Yes, and I'm putting him back to work because he is definitely unstuck and he is on his unstuck journey, and I can't wait to hear what it is, October. So by December, we're going to be further along again.
Yeah, we're going to be further along again.
Yep. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and listening to Miss Doe with the Unstuck Show right here on 101 TKO Radio, and my special guest, Big Herc.
Wow. Thanks to Nelson for making sure he pushed all the right buttons. And he got that beat, y'all.
Yes, he
does.
B-E-A-T. And you always welcome back, baby. So I can't wait to have you back. You're gonna be back sooner than we think.
Oh, I might be back. I'm gonna be back this weekend.
Oh, Lord.
They can't do nothing but be mad.
So y'all stay tuned and keep rocking out with 101 TKO Radio, and I'll see y'all Thursday. And we out.
Peace.